So we're here for Ash versus the Evil Dead. Were you a fan of Evil Dead and Army of Darkness?
I was a fan of the second Evil Dead. As a kid, I was a huge horror fan, and I wanted to be the guy that was being chased by the monster and running and screaming. And I also wanted to be the guy saving people from the monster. I wanted to be, what kid doesn't want to be a superhero? And, now I get to be the first Latino sidekick on television. And I think that that's one step closer to being the superhero that I always wanted to be as a kid. And now I get to come to work every day, and what I did as a kid for play, I get to do for work, and it's amazing. It's a blessing. And let me tell you, man, the show's going to be great. I woke up this morning thinking, life can't get any better than this. And then I got a text message that was like, oh, Season 2, approved. So life got a little bit better. It's been a long ride for me getting here. I've been in Los Angeles for over a decade, jumping from show to show, and I'm just so glad that I found my home with the Evil Dead at Starz, an amazing network who's taken chances on bringing such diversity to television right now.
How does your character come into contact with Ash?
He works at the value stop with Ash, and he's Ash's most loyal friend at the store. And as a kid, Pablo was told by his Latino family that there's evil lurking in the world. As most Latino families tell their little ones. And then he comes into contact with some evil, and he really believes that Ash is the one to save the world from evil. And together, he, Ash, and Kelly become this ultimate monster fighting squad once they confront their inner demons and the demons that they fight along the way. And they're there to save the world from evil.
How do you think Ash would do in the world of The Walking Dead?
I think he would not get laid as much as he gets laid in the world of Evil Dead. But I think that he would definitely survive, and I think that he would make those people on Evil Dead laugh a lot more than they do on that show, because they're also serious on that show. But we don't take our show so seriously. We don't compare it to anything else. We are old school comedic horror at its finest. The genre was created by Sam Raimi, so you can't go wrong with The Godfather sort of giving you the blessing, and I'm happy to be part of the future of Evil Dead.
Now, we know that in the past, Sam Raimi has liked to sort of abuse Bruce Campbell a bit on set.
He abuses all of us. We were all baptized and initiated by a bucket of blood and a paintbrush. And I told him that that's what I wanted. I said I want to be covered in as much blood as possible, and I want to run through the wilderness of New Zealand completely naked, running from deadites. And you'll have to watch the show, because I think we checked off a lot of those on our list.
Nice. What's the best part about working with Bruce Campbell?
I think the best part is that he's got such longevity. I was going to say I idolize Ash as Pablo, and I idolize Bruce as Ray, because to look at somebody who's worked for so long and had such a great career, I'm learning from him every day. But really the best part is all of the stories that he says when we're sitting in that Delta, when we're sitting in that car shooting scenes. I mean, he's got stories, and he's like, the uncle that you love that drinks tequila with you and just tells you the best stories,
What's your favorite Ash one-liner?
I would say my favorite, obviously, it's groovy.
That seems to be the popular one.
But also, on our show, my favorite Ash one-liner is "Let the boomstick do the talking."
Nice. So were there any times on set that you actually got a little scared?
Maybe for my life, because we did some crazy stunts, and there was a lot of blood and stuff like that. We had a very safe set, but we did have amazing stunts. Actually, some of the Deadeye makeup is pretty scary. Nobody looks pretty in Deadeye makeup. I'm sorry. We had a lot of people where we'd be sitting at lunch and they'd be like, "Oh, you do not look good." So it's a pretty scary situation when you're a Deadeye.
Sorry? So are you guys doing a portion of your own stunts in the show?
Oh yeah, we go through stunt training, jiu-jitsu, boxing, gun training. We did it all. We got to keep the Evil Dead franchise right, man. I'm living my life right now, and I'm living it right. We got these new kids on the block. Dana, me, and Jill, and we each bring something new to the table. And we want to make sure that we can bring that modern edge to the Evil Dead and keep it full circle. So we're doing it proper.
What is the best tool for taking out a deadite?
Hannibal pilot with that show and help make it beautiful beyond anything else.
Run as fast as you can.
And so I was
And go chop the head off. Chop the head off, and don't trust them. Don't trust them, even if it's the hottest girl that you want to bone. Don't bone her. Don't do it. Don't bone her. She's gonna turn on you when you're in mid-bone. She'll turn on you.
Yeah, that's some good advice.
So don't bone a deadite, basically.
Awesome. Ray, thank you so much.
Thank you. Pleasure meeting you.